Hello everyone, my name is Susan Williams and I'm here to tell you a story that is becoming all too familiar with American families today. Barbara was a woman enjoying her golden years. She enjoyed having an active role in her family's lives along with her community. As time progressed, she began to forget the little things in life. It began as forgetting important dates at church or what she needed at the supermarket, and eventually progressed to forgetting her own grandchildren's birthdays. Her family just assumed that this was a natural part of getting older and brushed it off. However, they soon found out that this was not the case. She began to wander away from her home in confused days. Luckily, the police were able to find her each time, unharmed. But her family began to realize that this was Alzheimer's. According to the Alzheimer's Association of America in 2012, 1 in 10 people over the age of 65 are living with Alzheimer's, and this number is expected to increase throughout the years. In the 2012 census survey done by the United States government, 5.2 million people in the United States today are currently affected with this disease. Now we're going to discuss what Alzheimer's is, how the needs of those individuals affected by this disease change, and what factors predisposition an individual to develop this disease. This disease is becoming more prevalent in the United States and throughout the whole world, and it's important to realize that this is something we need to keep an eye out for. Everything that happens as we get older is not just due to old age. This is an actual disease. Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease. This means that it kills the brain cells. When brain cells die, it destroys the connections in the brain. This makes it difficult for cognitive reasoning and for memory. Individuals with this disease manifest symptoms in several ways. The top 3 ways are through behavioral issues, cognitive loss, and memory loss. They are no longer able to handle simple tasks. They need help with almost every aspect of their life, and that's just due to forgetting how to take care of themselves. Their speech begins to break down as they forget the words, and they become easily frustrated as they realize they are no longer able to communicate as they once did. As this disease progresses, their needs change. In the beginning, it can be as simple as needing their shoes tied, but by the end, it could be as severe as needing help eating. And this can affect every aspect of their lives, from getting dressed, toiletry needs, showering, and they are becoming at risk for safety issues. The number 1 safety issue for Alzheimer's victims is falling. They lose the ability to judge a situation. They look at a narrow opening and have no idea that it may be unsafe or hurtful. So individuals who have this disease need their whole home altered just for safety measures. The National Aging Institute has a book out called Caring with a Person with Alzheimer's. It discusses every aspect of every room and how to adjust the home to modify the needs at the time. One thing that also needs to be considered is water temperature and an alert bracelet for when they become lost, if they begin to wander. And this wandering is very common in people who have Alzheimer's disease. People who are prone to this disease have low education, brain damage, gender, and age. Women are more likely to get this disease, and people over the age of 65 are prone to developing this disease. However, it has been known to show up as early as your 40s. Currently, it is the 6th leading cause of death in adults in America today. And this is a study done by the Alliance for Aging Research in 2002. Now, it is important to realize that you must keep an eye out for this disease. Don't chalk everything up in your family's life to just getting older or assume that this is just a natural part of the aging process. And if you have any doubts about your loved one's condition, It is better safe than sorry, and take them to a doctor to have them evaluated by a professional. You don't want this to sneak up on you, and there's always help out there for those who need it. Now, it is important to realize that when you are discussing what is Alzheimer's, the needs, and your predispositions, that this is a very important development that is occurring in the United States today. It is going to become more and more prevalent as years progress, and this is believed due to environmental factors and just a natural part of the human body. Do not be afraid to talk about this illness with your doctor. You cannot prevent it, but you can manage the symptoms, and hopefully your loved one will benefit from that. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful day.